still. He won the championship last year, and so Yamaha always point back to that. I'll also say, on the Suzuki side, Silvan, you can tell us about those new additions, perhaps, to the bodywork there.
And the delivery is still just as good. Suzuki worked as well with the rear height device, because that device didn't exist at Suzuki until last year. It was introduced in Austria.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, he's been down. Oh no.
No, the bike just cut off completely there. So
that's a strange one, isn't it?
That's quite strange. That can happen though. This is normally electronic issue. The bike detects some.
It's going to be a fast session, this one. A threat of rain looming over the field for Saturday's free practice session. They need to dial things in still, don't they?
And that's the word. It's the development, and it's dialing those, the new innovations in. And we got used to watching him do on a regular basis now, but it's quite nice to see him doing it again, isn't it? I mean, he's sideways the corner before, because then he's getting that understanding, the feeling of where the limit is on that motorcycle.
Well,
yeah,
that's
just to finish what I was saying.
Sorry, Neil, just on that, that's what Marc's been saying, is I just need to know where the limit is. And he says I can crash during practice. I'm happy to do that. Bitten off more than they can chew here.
Yeah, and it's usually the case, isn't it? You get back to Europe and it's sort of, I don't know, the data that all the teams have got from there, then you know where everybody's.
Got one corner into turn 2 now with Marc Marquez. This looks like a little bit of a, not a niggly section, but not an easy one to necessarily pick the line. Well, that's where he's on board with him.
He's getting the hang, Gav, he's getting the hang of it. He said he needs to understand this motorcycle, and this is what we've always seen him do when he jumped into MotoGP in that very first season. Look at him. This is Marquez of old. It really is.
And he's crossed the line. Half a second down on Miguel Oliveira. Don't forget, when we came here for a test, that was 4 weeks ago now. Over a month ago, when we went there, and the scorching hot temperatures, and for example, Aleix Espargaro hated it. Someone like him.
Well, Aleix actually started the race very well, but then he started the race really well on the start. He wasn't going anywhere.
But conversely to that, someone like the Hondas and also the KTMs. I remember we talk about
it's a tricky subject, and I know there's a lot of unhappy people in this paddock about it.
There will be, but I'm going to go devil's advocate and go to Michelin's point of view, and what they would say in this situation is, look, and in many ways, I suppose, Neil Silvan, you can't argue with that in some respects.
Oh no, 100% no, everybody, and that would go, for that would keep the performance up for the whole race. I mean, saying that, we're talking about a bit less performance and maybe a tyre spec that is going to favour a little bit